we are in there. All right, since we're in there, let me go ahead and hold on. Let me get that intro. Which one of these damn videos did? Okay, we're gonna keep that one up. Which one of these videos had my intro in it? I mean, my intro ain't the best of the best of the best, but it's still an intro. Hold on there. Y'all gonna have to excuse me for a minute. All right. Nope, I wasn't alive. First of all, Grand Horizon, good morning to everyone. Grand Horizon and good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hold on. Intro. Y'all can't see it. What's up, y'all? What's up? Greetings and welcome to Keeping Up with Horror. All right. So what is this? What is this thing doing? That was the intro. Glad that y'all seen that. Let's start with Deshae.
You are following me to Lagos today.
It's a movie.
Follow.
Oh, this is a movie.
Sometimes it's hard to know what
Sometimes these movies be good, bro. Like I know they.
I want to be with you boys
I
and
know
another
budget
always.
films.
But life is not like that. Nigeria is hard.
Bro, a movie better be good, man. I'm gonna try it out. Hold on. I'm gonna go back to that. How they do that ad?
I see what's going on here. It's clocking to me now. You're comfortable in your current plan. It makes sense. You're familiar with it. You may be overpaying, but no one's really giving you an offer where it's like, okay, bet.
Before this video starts, I want to say it's never okay to hit a woman. And I know I might clip farm a lot and say things or whatever for clips or anything, but at no point should a man ever put hands on a woman. And
hold on, Deshae. So let me just go ahead and start off by saying I agree. To a degree, I agree. Meaning that if I'm not going to just come out and say for no reason whatsoever should a man never hit a woman. No. Because if I'm at home, sleep in my house, and I got my daughter, my family, and it could be a trans woman or whatever. It could be a woman trying to be a man. That I ain't talking about. Well, I am talking. I'm talking. It doesn't matter. It could be cause some of these girls be tough. Some of these girls out here be niggas. Like some of these women out here be acting like men. So if a woman is acting like that, and I'm home in my in my bed sleep, and I got my family in there, and some girl that trying to be tough breaks into my home with a pump action shotgun, and it's like waving the 44, telling me get. Oh, and that time, I will lay that bitch out straight up. Period. I don't care if that's a female or not. If a woman breaks into my home and is trying to harm me or my family, I'm going to lay her out. Period. So I don't agree with this. No way, shape, or form should a man ever put his hands on a woman. That's bullshit. Now, if it's just you in public and y'all arguing and she gets on your face or whatever, nah, you should not hit a woman. But if it's life threatening and she breaking into your home or something like that scenario, and she's trying to physically harm you or bring some sort of physical bodily harm to you, then by all means you should hit that woman, because what happens if she harms you? What are you gonna say to your kids? You wouldn't be saying shit because you'd be dead. So this saying that under no shape or form should a man hit a woman, that gotta stop. Because I didn't got it's going now. I don't know if y'all can even see that, but I got sliced by a woman, and y'all. I mean, it's been years, so it's gone. But I mean, it's still a line there. But there's an artery right here, right? And at first, when it first got the injury, if you could see my vein right next to the vein, that's where I got sliced, because over time the skin healed and the skin expanded. So this mark right here used to be over a little bit. And the doctor said that if she would have sliced me, because this girl at the time used a box cutter and came at me with a box cutter and sliced me right here. So the doctor said if she would have sliced me a little bit closer, she would have sliced that artery and I would have bled to death. So I didn't put my hands on this girl, nothing like that. I I, I actually went to the bathroom and called my mom, and my mom was like, "Call the police! Don't you let that girl cut you up anymore." But that same night, um, this arm too, she had hit me with the bottom of her red bottoms, and it sliced me up. Similar area. This one got infected. I had to walk around like this for like 2 weeks, because if I did like this, it would hurt like hell. But it got infected. So I'm not a believer in, for no way, shape, or form should a man. No, if you're defending yourself and you are in, like, she's finna do bodily harm to you, then hit that shorty. So I see what Deshae's doing. I see where he's going fit. I'm seeing what's going on, but mm-mm. But let him finish.
I take full accountability and responsibility for that, and I'm sorry. And I've expressed that to her after situations 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and everything from this video. I just want to get that across. I'm not making excuses. I did a fucked up thing, and I appreciate everybody, getting on my ass and all these things. But I just wanted to tell my truth about everything just led up. Yo, what's up? I wanted to make this video. As you guys know, there's a lot of things that's been going on around the past couple of days. A video has resurfaced of me, getting in a physical argument with a girl. I kind of just want to break this down by little, and then pretty much this will be my last time talking about it. First things first, I want to say is I will never, ever, ever put my hands on a girl who's never put their hands on me. Okay, I'm not a person to initiate and do things and try to hit a girl because just out of the strength of just arguing or anything like that. This was from season 2. This was from 2022 or 2023, 3-4 years ago. And she was one of the girls that she came on the show. I brought her on the show and everything. And during the whole show, like, she was the only person who was literally like, I don't know, like, physical, and she was hitting me. She was doing these things which I had to cut from YouTube videos because of monetization. And she would hit me and all these things, going back and forth and yelling, going back and forth and doing these things. And it kind of was just got to a point where I kind of didn't want to deal with that shit. And I was drunk. And like I said, anything I say in this video is not to make anything right. This is not to make anything right. This is not make things easier. This is not an excuse for anything. This is just me telling this story. And I feel like nobody should ever, 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 ever put their hands on a girl. Ever. It don't matter how mad you get. It don't matter anything. You know what I'm saying? Like fighting or anything, unless like you literally like are getting punched a fucking 100 times or whatever, something just to throw her out the way or move her out the way. But yo, I think that just doing that was just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It was fucked up. We were arguing, there's been things off cameras where she would hit me and all these things like that. And I'm trying to talk to her and vibe her and shit like that. And what happened at the boat situation is that we were yelling, arguing, and she had just said things. I heard she said that I did this because I couldn't fuck, like, or something like that. Bro, That argument happened, whatever, because she was saying crazy things, which I had to cut out, and saying crazy things about my family. You guys know me; I'm a very family man. Like she's talking about my sister, fuck your sister, all this other shit. She could all crazy shit I had to cut out. All she was all doing this, my family, talking about my family members, my different type of things, just up and being big and bad, you know. And me as a man, I lowered my fucking my morals, and I went down to her level. Any guy that would hit a girl and do those things or whatever, you're lowering your how can I say, your respect. You're lowering respect for yourself, and you're going down to her level. And as a man, you should never do that. She definitely was trying to irritate me and get on my nerves and do all these things. So when we're on the boat and she got up, I thought she was good enough to hit me again, and I just mushed her. My main thing is I was never trying to hurt her. I never like slapped her, but from that angle, it looks really bad. It looks really bad. But I mushed her ass. I mushed her ass over there. I mushed her ass out of, because I was not gonna be hit. I was not gonna go on that, and I just walked away. But with that situation, I seen things she was doing. She was saying,
I see this.
talking about, yeah, when the fuck.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta see this video again. There it go. It popped right up. Where should I go to? Before I play. Oh, well.
Shut up. Bro, you had to get your sister to rumble me for real. For real.
For one, I just want to say, in no way, shape, or form am I trying to make Deshae look like a bad person or anything like that. This is just content purposes only. Um, in no way, shape, or form do I condone men hitting women to a degree. If a man is defending his life, like if he honestly feels like he's in physical bodily harm, then yes, he should definitely defend himself. But yeah, in no way, shape, or form am I in no way, shape, or form I'm condoning this or I'm trying to make this man look bad. If anything, I honestly would, because I can only go off of like what I see on social media about him, and so far what I've seen, because I don't know if I'm following him or subscribed to him or not, but what I know and see and what I think I know about Deshae, I honestly feel like someone from his team, it doesn't have to be done publicly, excuse me, but I would hope that someone from his team or one of his friends or family members or loved one talks to him. Someone needs to sit this brother down and you know, give him a talk or that talk, because Deshae been like fucking up. And well, I take that back. I ain't gonna say he been fucking up, but I'm gonna just say like certain stuff that I'm seeing. A lawsuit is coming. From what I'm seeing, if he keeps going down this path, or if this type of stuff keeps happening, then a lawsuit is bound to happen. So, but that's just it.
For real. Get your sister. Get the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. What's wrong with you? Nigga lost his motherfucking mind. Go throw it. I don't give a. Nigga, I'm not bald head. I'm not your fucking sister, nigga. What are you talking about?
Bet that shit. All right, bet. Bet that shit. All right, bet that shit. I swear to God. No, I swear to God. What I'm
on my fucking life. Don't even take it that far. Don't even take it that far on camera.
I want to play from the beginning. Like we don't need to see all this, but it's not letting me.
Do not take it.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Go. Oh shit.
All right, it's hard to let me hold on. I can't. I'm gonna be. Let me play one more time. I'm gonna be honest. I really can't. I really can't tell if he my eyebrows are jacked up. Y'all gotta excuse me. Like I said, I'm just now getting off work and your boy's tired. Uh I honestly can't tell if he mushed or like cause you could mush someone and it comes off as if you smacked them. But I'm gonna be real, I can't tell if he mushed or smacked this girl. I can't tell at all. Um, but I will say this: if you do like mush someone real fast and the gesture and the motion of his body, it does look like he smacked this girl. But it also does look like he gave like a quick mush that ow hurt my damn arm. It does look like he gave like a quick mush to like
and all these different things, and it's like
it looks like he could have possibly mushed it real quick that made it look like a smack. But she's saying he hit him. I mean, she's saying he hit her. He's saying he didn't. The video, I can't tell. So if someone else could tell, then y'all could tell. But me, I can't really I can't tell if he hit her or just gave a quick mush gesture because if you mush someone like how he did, it could come off as if you just smacked shit out of him.
bro, after that, I apologize. We was kissing. We was kissing, and I'm gonna put clips in here too. But we was kissing, and you're saying you didn't let me. You didn't want me to fuck. We didn't fuck, but after you literally gave me some head, and I don't not to put your business out there, but you gave me some head.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Yeah, when the fuck and all these different things, and it's like, bro, after that, I apologize. We was kissing. We was kissing, and I'm gonna put clips in here too. But we was kissing, and you're saying you didn't let me. You didn't want me to fuck. We didn't fuck, but after you literally gave me some head, and I don't not to put your business out there, but you gave me some head.
Give me a new fucking wig. That fucking camera on my face.
Yeah, another thing, just even things like even she's doing now, just saying that like when she sees my sister, she's gonna fight her and do these things. She's been waiting up like all this time to see her in person that is up, and you feel all these things, and it's just like, bro, 3 years later, what was this energy 3 years ago when that thing actually happened? All these things, and mind you, she said way more worse things that that I'm not even gonna say crazy things just about my sister and her personal things and doing things and just saying things about my families in general to kind of just I feel like people in that type of era and that energy just rubbed off on me, and that shit was wrong. That shit was wrong on my half, and doing that.
I don't care enough to press charges.
I think she does seem like one of those rough, tough girls, but it's regardless. If like I said, I seen the video. I really cannot tell if he just smacked the shit out of her or if he just gave like a quick mush gesture. But regardless, like no one should have put their hands on no one. It is wild that he's saying that they didn't smash. He admitted that they did not smash, but he's saying that she gave him head. So to me, it's like I don't know, but shit like this be happening. They probably this shit is resurfacing like they said 3 years later. I had no idea. I don't even think 3 years ago I didn't even know who Deshae Frost was. Just a couple months ago, that's when I'm finding out who this brother is. But I do think that's crazy. It's like she went through all that from the story that she told, and she's telling them. I think she finna tell. Why would you go through all that if what you saying is true? Because I don't know. It's allegedly, but if what she's saying is true, why would you go through all that only to end up giving this man head? You know what I mean? Like if you came out with the vibe, like if you don't want to do something sexual with someone, but according to what he's saying, if you don't want to do something sexual with someone, but you end up giving them a BJ or giving them some head or whatever, to me, that's kind of like, you know what I mean? Like you might as well just have smashed her, dude. Because if it wasn't, like I know what I'm about to say gonna sound kind of weird, but if you don't want to smash somebody, but you give them head, it's kind of like you would have been better off smashing them because she's a female, so it's like you could have bent over and oh my goodness, I do not get I'm okay. TikTok different, man. TikTok is so different. I gotta figure out their rules and guidelines because it's like you can't say or do nothing. Like, damn, 3 restrictions, visibility restricted. All right. What is this thing doing? Come on. All right. But anyway, I had to do some TikTok stuff. But if you don't want to do a act as such, then it'll be best if you. I don't see why the gesture of giving a guy. I don't see why I guess you could call it fellatio or whatever, but I just don't get why you would do that and then not do the other intimate acts. I gotta speak like this because of TikTok, but it's just weird to me. So I feel like someone's lying somewhere, like always. It's a lie in there somewhere, and I feel like individuals aren't really telling the truth. But we'll see. Let me finish playing.
You see his sister, you on that? Promise you. Promise you. Bro, I swear to God, bro, on my grandpa, I always be like, when I be scrolling on TikTok and I just like see a video of Brooklyn, I be like, can't wait to see this bitch in person. Like, even though I don't got no beef with her, like, you know, like, and I was really sparing her because Gigi was her best friend, but they're not friends no more, and Gigi's my friend. So I really was sparing.
And that person who recorded it, that's somebody I've not talked to for years. He's an ex-editor, and he deadass posted that out of where because he wanted to get more money and all these type of things and use me and use these things. That's why he wasn't for season 3. That's why we had a production company like Michael and Alan and Don and all those peoples, and I did a production company because I used him for season 2, but he wanted to be paid more and be on season 3, and that's why he texted me and all these things, but I never responded. So I don't know what he was trying to fucking do or get across or something like that, but he just wanted a paycheck, and that was that with that. Fuck him. Definitely should have handled that situation differently. You know, a lot of intoxications. I was 21 years old, and you know, I was drunk as fuck. She was mad, and I just literally like we had been hitting like going back and forth, and her putting her hands on me and all these things like that. That I just didn't want to deal with that anymore. And obviously, bro, I couldn't take that shit. I would never ever just hit a girl just plainly because of her words. Her words do not do anything to me. But her words were Smith, her hitting me before, and how that video is cut. It's cut up to show that, oh, I was just hit the fuck out of her and just mushed her. My plan was never to her. I mushed her. Literally, I'm 5'4", 130 pounds
Man,
at that
sure,
time.
sure.
135 pounds, something like that. Literally. To smack a girl, literally, and have her fly across the fucking room, I'd have to be as strong as fucking Thanos. But I couldn't force it, and I used my hands to mush her out of my way because I was not going to be going back and forth and hitting each other and all these things again. But after that, like I said, We were cool, we were vibing, we were good, but just simply, you know, I have a mother, I have a mom, I have a sister, I have two sisters, a little baby, and that's not who I am, 100%. There's no other evidence of me literally, you know what I'm saying, hitting a girl or anything like that. Me and my ex joke about it or whatever things, but I'm not that type of person, literally. And sometimes, you know, when your emotions get your emotions involved, and you let a girl rage bait you, or get you to your lowest, and to the force where you guys have to be physical with each other, like that's an L on the man's part. And to anybody who ever watches me, don't ever do that. Let any person think that's okay. I see people, I've seen comments, I see whatever. Oh, Deshae, he was in the right, he was right. I was not in the right, I was completely wrong. And being a man, and doing this, you have to take that accountability and know that you're wrong no matter what happens. You can't put your hand on a woman. You can't do that. I'm not in favor of that. And I know I joke and I say, oh yeah, if a girl hit me, I'm gonna hit her or whatever, some shit like that. But no, those are jokes. Like, I'm really being serious. Don't ever put your hand on a woman. And if you can't, just literally walk away. If you have to, you just walk away, because that's better than anything else. And you don't want to put yourself in a situation which I'm currently in. But like I said, she definitely is on a view high right now. Definitely on a view high. All these things, and now she wants to talk and go this crazy. Like I said, so I apologize to everybody who's watched that and who watched me and seen that of me. That is not me. I appreciate you guys for everything you guys done. I'm going to continue to keep streaming and keep going, and not let this stop me. You know, I'm going to keep going, and I appreciate everybody. But this is not part of me. This is not something who I am. I don't have a track record of doing this to women, and doing this type of shit to women, no matter what image I put on the internet for y'all to see. But yeah, it's just another thing. And you know, my God is showing me things that I need to maybe sit down and see things, and trying to work hard, and working hard, and the devil's working, but it's all okay though. I take full responsibility. I apologize. I take accountability for the things that happen, and all I can do is move on from it. It's not something that happened recently, so I could have switched or whatever. It was 4 years ago, and literally, if I tried to run away from it, I couldn't. You know, I didn't even know that video was he. And then the editor said that I had the video or something. I was gonna jump him or so. I didn't even know the video. He had that video. Honestly, I didn't even know he had that video. Definitely. I feel like he just kind of just was trying to get something out there
Shit,
to
Deshae,
get some
hire me
money
to
or
film
blow
you,
up or
boy.
something like that. I see both of them in the comments
I'm
responding
a
to
videographer.
everybody,
Shit,
just being. And if you're in the comments responding to everybody, that means you're looking through it.
pay me.
You're loving the feed. You're loving the internet. You're loving it. You know. And me, I just literally have been off my phone, literally
All them people is
having
not your
fun
kind.
at Coachella, just trying to figure out my thoughts and just enjoying real life, you
I ain't
know.
trying to be around
But
those chicken head
I do
drama.
apologize, like I said, even though
I
she's doing all these
trying to be
things,
around those
I will
duck
say I apologize
head
again, which I have
drama.
before. And I don't know, you came on my stream. You came on my stream 2 weeks later, chill with me, vibe. You doing YouTube videos. You came on one of my streams.
You know why she did that? After all that happened, she did that. That's why I feel like she's lying at some points, but she's doing that because of the clout and the money. She want the clout and the money, and I'm pretty sure Deshae Frost is literally the only wealthy guy or popular guy as a famed guy that she knows. So that's why they be doing that shit. They gonna put her with a lot because of the clout and the money.
We was kissing, all different type of things, and got sexual and all these things like that. And you said it was cool. You said it was good, and you had fun. But like I said, man, I just didn't appreciate, you know, the hitting on each other, and that's my fault. That's my L for even doing that. You know what I'm saying? Even if you did hit me, that's not cool to hit to mush you back or anything like that. My intent was to hurt you. That's my accountability. I apologize again. Bettering myself and moving forward. You know, it's the year's been great for me. The year's been great for me. And I always said, like, you know, it's been, if you ever have 7 days and you got 5 good days and one bad day, that doesn't mean your whole week is bad. You know, sometimes we look at bad moments and we try to make them into bad days and bad lives. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a bad moment. It's just a tough moment that you got to push through and keep going. That's pretty much what it is. I feel like you guys know I've been through a lot of shit on the internet, a lot of shit on the internet for all these years. And you know, this is another thing that you push through and keep going and keep thriving. And yeah, it's a moment that I'm not really proud of. You know, no matter how long it took, it could have came out now. It could have came out 3 years ago. It could have came out 5 years later. But I'm glad that it came out now so that I could,
They okay. I'm not saying he's all innocent. I do feel like, like I say, someone needs to talk to him. The route he's been going been kind of crazy. If he keeps going down this route, a lawsuit is coming. But he ain't all wrong because they timed on when they're gonna put this video out. So it is. I mean, to stupid people, they don't peep shit like this. But it's obvious that they trying to bring this man down. Like it's clear.
address it and just do it and then move on. Those people are my past. I've never even talked to them past that time and years or anything like that. I woke up to all this and it's been on my mind, and I definitely just wanted to come on here and just say this, and make sure I have my thoughts in order. But probably just want to speak my piece, bro. Honestly, like I said, don't ever hit a woman. That is not cool. I would never intend was to hurt you. I mushed you out my way because you had hit me during the whole trip and doing those things and arguing and saying fucked up things about my sisters and my family and things, which is not an excuse. I lowered myself to your level to be able to put my hands on you, and that's something I should have never done in the first place. Doesn't matter if I was 21, doesn't matter if I was 25, doesn't matter if I was fucking 18. That's my fault as a man, and I apologize for that. Even though all those things or whatever, genuinely, I'm truly am sorry. I know you have a family, you have a mom, you have a dad, and that's something that I wouldn't want to see my daughter go through as a person, or you have a brother, and I don't want to see my people go through that. And that's something I don't want. It was a hard time back then. It was different things. It was drinking and all those things involved in which I shouldn't let a woman ever do that to me and get me to that point. It was simply better to walk away. Like I said, I keep iterating this, but I am sorry. I will be moving on from the situation. I'm never going to be talking about the situation again. You guys, any young men out there, black men, white men, anybody, any boys or guys are just watching me, yo, just do better. Do better than me, bro. Do better than me. Keep pushing. Don't let nobody get you out your, because this could have went differently. Could have been differently or anything. If a girl hit you or whatever, anything like that, just walk away, bro. Just walk away. I usually joke, but just move on. And I definitely apologize to the women watching and all these things. It's not a representation of a man should be and would be. And I apologize. I apologize to y'all. And I will be working on myself. It was a heated moment. The emotions was high. And I definitely, for sure, I'm learning from the situation. I mean, it's never really happened again before. So, but it's never going to happen again in the future. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, man. I definitely, I want to just come on here and just say my piece and say this. And I appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep pushing. Everything is in the forefront. You guys see, I know the angle was bad and everything that happened. It looked like it was crazy, but I apologize. It wasn't that really as crazy as you see. I let my emotions.
This man be around a bunch of duck ass females. Like these are like low quality women. They're not goddesses. They're just throwaways. But I do think this man needs to talk to someone before he ends up in a Diddy case.
Emotions with just the physicality going back and forth, and I couldn't deal with this. The clip was cut, and it was edited, and there's a lot of things that was just happening on the show that I had to cut out because due to her and me and everything what was said. But like I said, it was cool. I apologize. I'm moving on. Love to everybody who's on here. Love everybody. I appreciate you guys. This will be my last time talking about it. I apologize. I take full accountability, and yeah, that's pretty much it. If you fuck with me, you fuck with me. If you don't, that's okay. I see all the things, the streamers and all these things and saying things just like that. That's cool. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But I know that this is just another thing that I'm gonna go through and push through. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. Everybody riding for me. We're gonna continue to keep going. We're gonna keep.
I do think it's good that he's coming out and saying this. But he just to avoid stuff like this in the near future, boy, you just learn from it, man. You got to be smart. It's chess, not checkers.
Driving and keep pushing. I apologize for my mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't switch it. No matter how long I waited, how long it took to come out, it can't change. It's the past. And the only person who can judge me on my past is God. God has the final say. You feel me? So however you feel about me, feel about me. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And I hope you guys have a great day.
Today I'm going to make a beat. We're going to Output's new plugin co-producer.
Well, I'm happy that Deshae came forward with that. He, expressed his piece, expressed his side of it. And hold on a second, y'all. Ow. But yeah, I think he should definitely learn from this and be sure that it don't happen again. Because if he keeps going down this route, then he's going to eventually have a Diddy case or something similar or something worse. But I be looking up, and I really think it's dope that young black men like Deshae, DDG, and all of them. I think it's dope that they have the platforms that they have to build themselves on. But at the same time, y'all, they need teams. They need teams to, help them through shit like this and help them to avoid things of this nature. Because, hold on. Because it could have been a lot worse. It definitely could have been a lot worse. Are you sliding? Is this thing falling? Oh my goodness, it is. Stop falling. God damn, Blaine. Oh, I'm so sorry. All right. Okay. Story of my life. Where's my vape? Okay, there we go. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on 1 second. But yeah, I'm glad that he learned from it. I'm glad that he had this experience. Oh, I'm not glad he had the experience, but it's sad that something like this has to happen. But I ain't trying to get my video restricted, so just give me a second. All right, back at it again. But yeah, so he seems like he's handling it pretty well. I think he learned from it. I'm glad that he did this. But I feel like he learned from it. And I feel like it's not going to happen again. And I feel like he really needs to get, when Kai Cenat was on live with Kevin Hart, and Kevin Hart was like, people do what they want, blah, blah, blah. And he said, watch this. What's up? And then the person got on the phone and was like, what's up? You're fired. Shit like that. He needs a Kevin Hart in his corner to like maneuver him so that things like this don't repeat itself or things like this don't happen again. Because I'm being honest with you, like if Deshae keeps this type of thing up, if he don't learn from it, if he continues to have stuff like this happen, that court case is coming. Even if he's innocent, even if he didn't, he could be completely innocent. He could. How many men have been innocent and then women accused them of stuff, and then they gotta pay out these lawsuits and stuff like that. So I just hope he learns from it. I think he got it all together. But just to put a cap on Deshae, I'm sorry, I got a list of topics. So we just went over Deshae. This ain't on the list, but I'm just curious to see what this is about with DDG. Things got awkward when a woman tried to shoot her shot at DDG. See, now I am going to throw my 2 cents in to say this. Deshae, DDG, and I think like the Capaholics crew, they be having all these parties, which is fine. Like, I don't do that type of thing. I don't go clubbing. I don't think I'm better than anyone because I don't go clubbing and things of that nature. But in these videos of theirs, when they throw these parties, if you look at the women, they have the same caliber of women. Like this girl here in this video, she is a prime example of the caliber of women that they have. And they just have a bunch of ducks. They have these light skin of all races, these light skin, pale skin of all races they look kind of young. Like they're probably like 20, between 21 and 25. I hope they're not like 28 and 30 because damn, like they should be ashamed of themselves. But they just have these airhead ass, chicken head ass, duck head ass, just these ducks, like these dumb, gullible. I'll do anything for the fame, or I'll do anything just to get with them because they got fame and money. And these girls are not high caliber women. They're not like Lotto, or they're not like Michelle Obama. They're not like Viola Davis. They're not like who else? Maya, or they're not like they're not like a higher echelon woman. They're not women of intelligence. They all appear as women that you just smash and pass. Like these girls don't seem to hold any weight or value. They all seem like a bunch of chicken heads, bunch of ducks. And this is to this one in this video right here. She appears to be the prime example. And I understand this is someone's daughter, this is someone's sister, but it's like they gotta carry themselves better. As a woman, this is not how you want to carry yourself. Regardless if I can't stand people. Oh, I was drinking, I was tipsy, I was da. Well, then know your limit. You know what I mean? Like me, I haven't drunk in a long time. It's been literally years. I haven't smoked in a long time. It's been literally years. I just don't do that type of stuff anymore. Will I drink again? It's finna be the summertime. I might have a drink or two. It's about to be summer. I might have an edible or two. I don't know. But as of right now, it's like it's not that, oh, I'm getting older, I got it. Nah, I just grew out of it. I mean, at the same time, yeah, I'm an older man, and I just carry myself differently. It just maturity kicks in. But you just gotta know your limit. Like, you don't stop using the drugs and the alcohol as an excuse. You know what I mean? Because me, I know when I used to drink, I have a high tolerance. So I would need, for me to actually get lit, I would need three Long Islands, maybe like 2 shots of Patron or tequila. I'm not sure if they're the same thing. I think they're the same thing. Maybe like 2 shots of Fireball, and 2 beers. Shut up. So though that's kind of like my limit. If I'm out and I'm drinking, if I had that many drinks, that's my limit. I'll probably start with 1 beer, and then I'll probably end with 1 beer. But I'll probably do 1 beer, 3 Long Islands, or 3 MFs, 4 shots, 2 tequila shots, and 2 Fireball shots, and then I end it with a beer. Yeah, that's just me. Like, if I have anything more than that, when I'm out hanging out with the homies or the shorties and we're drinking, could be loved ones or family and friends. If I have any more drinks than what I just mentioned, fucked up. I know I'm finna be on some crazy shit or blackout. But I only black out if I mix white and dark liquor every time. I did that 3 times. Every time I have like Hennessy, and then I have like Grey Goose. Wake up the next morning, don't know what the hell happened. Don't know how I got where I was at. And it's not good. It's not. That's not a good thing. you know, anything could have happened, you know, and it just, and prior to anything bad could have happened to you, at the same time, it's like an embarrassment too. You know, I done had homegirls that did some dumb ish, um, you know, just man, like I remember one time I had my ex fiance. Before she met me, she went to another one of my friends. I had a friend. What was her name? Mallory. I think it was like Madison or Mallory. But I had a friend, and my ex was at her birthday party, and my ex got drunk and ruined her birthday party. And years later, um, I have this friend. She was we were both bartenders, and I just vibe with her. Haven't spoken to her in years, but she told me I would always talk to her about my ex or my ex fiance, my girl. Always talk to her about it, and then Mallory was like, Madden, I forget her name, but she was like, I had invited Madison or Maddie. I'm gonna call her Maddie. I think it was Maddie, but I invited Maddie to my birthday party. And when Maddie came, Maddie seen my ex, and she was like, "That's your ex?" I mean, that's at the time my girlfriend. So she's like, "That's your girlfriend?" I said, "Yeah, yeah." She was like, "That's the girl I was telling you about." I said, "Where? Which one?" She's like, "That's the girl that ruined my birthday." So Maddie and my ex, they had this long ass, but they started crying and everything. You know, my ex apologized, all that. So I'm just saying that to say, like, this is why you have to watch your alcohol. You have to watch your levels of drinking, because you could either do stuff like this and embarrass yourself, or worse could happen. You can get raped, or you could even die. You could get into a car accident, and if you're not raped, car accident, or it could be you could end up killing someone. You could be so drunk to the point to where you get into a car accident and you kill someone mistakenly, but you're still responsible. Now they're dead, and you have to spend the rest of your life in jail, or whatever. It's just crazy work. Or you could do stuff like this and just embarrass yourself, you know. Or you could get taken advantage of. Like girls acting like this, it's dumb. Like dude, that's what I'm saying. She acting like a duck. Like there's some guys out there that would just smash and pass. Like what if DDG was that type of dude? What if this man just she won it? All right. There are men out there like that. There are men out there. It's like, bro, I'm finna take her back there, do this. Hey man, y'all wanna turn? This type of stuff happens. So you sitting out there throwing yourself, but one man, you don't know. Anything could happen. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on a second. I can't. What's up, y'all? But yeah, so just always handle your alcohol, know your limit. I would say take the time out to test your limit. Go out with some friends or invite people over, and y'all. So I'm finna test how much I can handle. Take one drink, see how you feel. Take another drink. You know, most small people or short people, boy, they be effed up off of one beer. But anyways, let's get back into it. Let me.
Me from the other day?
I remember.
You remember? So I'm the birthday.
Deshae, it's your vibe.
He said I'm not the birthday. I am the birthday. Why can't we like all be me? We all the birthday.
Yeah, she definitely the birthday, right? Yeah.
Okay, I'll be the homegirl. I'm the cousin. But you already found me, so.
Oh, we need more.
You need more of me? You need more of me?
Deshae. It's your vibe, man. Get your vibe.
You said come back when I'm the birthday? I'm right here.
No, it ain't.
I know this ain't got nothing to do with it, but I love Carhartt. And the craziest thing about it is like when I was younger, I would always get picked on for wearing two brands, Puma and Carhartt. And now that I'm like, it's years has passed, I'm older. It's just crazy to me how Carhartt is like this popular brand now that everyone want to get, and even Puma. You got DDG wearing Carhartt all the time. Everyone around him wears Carhartt. Then you have what's her name, Kylie Jenner. They had this Puma brand deal, and it's just funny to me, man. Like I used to get picked on in high school and middle school, even elementary school for wearing that.
You remember me from the other day?
I remember.
You remember, so I'm the birthday.
Deshae.
Don't do that.
Why you keep touching me? You like me or something?
Huh?
Why you keep touching me? You like me or something?
I love you. Now what? Oh. For sure. Wait. You don't love me?
Oh, wow.
Man, walk down,
She said you don't like me?
Don't do that!
where that came
No, don't do that! Don't do that! Stop doing that! Wait, let me do it. Don't
I
do
don't know if it's
Why you keep touching me? You like me or something?
that. Huh?
Why you keep touching me? You like me or something?
I love you. Now what?
okay. See, I don't know if I should say this or not, but I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. Um, if I was in this situation and then Shorty's throwing herself on me like that, bro, there's only one thing as a man that you can do, and I would do it. I would take the opportunity. If I'm single, it's been a minute. You know what I mean. I'm gonna just do what it do. If she throwing it, then what you gonna do? Just pass it. But that's only if she's attractive. You know, if she's not attractive, then. But don't. I'm not the type of dude to just. Even if I don't like a girl like that, if I'm just I'm just like, if she's on me like that, and it just depends on the scenario. But regardless if I like a girl like that, I'm never gonna disrespect a girl. Like honestly, what I would do, I do what I do, and if I knew I didn't like her like that, then I would take her out. I wouldn't play her, but I would do nice things for her. Like I'll take her out, take her shopping, have a nice dinner. Probably talk to her a few times just to give her some good advice and things like that. But I'll never just push a girl to the side like she's just a piece of trash. Like I've never done that. Never will do that. Let's go.
Wait, so I got it down? Are we having a bug off? Don't do that!
So people in the comments are saying if it was the other way around, then he would catch a charge. To a degree, they're right, and that's one thing I did notice. Like if this was reversed, if this was the other way around, if it was a man on a girl like that, but at the same time, he's not he's giving, first of all, with these clips you can't really tell because they skipping time, and you can't really tell what's going on. You don't really know the whole story. So it appears to me like he's not really feeling her, but at the same time, he could just be playing with her. And all honesty, I think he just kind of like fucking with her a little bit. I think he just playing with her. But if you're at any function or kickback or party, club, lounge, bar, it doesn't matter, and someone's on you like that, in my experience, not a lot of people say like, I'm the type of person that you ain't finna, if I'm out or in a function like this, you ain't finna ruin my time with the person that I have an eye for, the one I'm trying to get with. So I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm gonna be like, hey, look, bro, like with all due respect, I'm not interested. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna be polite with it because I don't like it. You ever had a female friend and y'all hanging out, y'all go out, and then she's doing like this to you, touching your eyebrow, trying to, touch it, dusting you off and stuff. Nice try, wrong guy. Like, nah, because sometimes girls be doing that because they actually got feelings for you and they want you, and they don't want you to be with no one else. So they want the girls or the women around to think that y'all together. So I had an incident like that happen to me one time, and you know, I had to check her on that. But women do some, silly. But he could have just told her. His body language and facial expressions don't show that he's entirely not interested. Someone in the comments said, "Imagine this is someone's future wife." Mm. Someone else said, "But they call men creepy. His face is killing me." Halo got it honestly. He likes the attention. Otherwise, he would have been told her back off and get off me. True, true. I will say that. I definitely will say that. That's sexual harassment. I wouldn't call that sexual harassment. She's not sexually harassing that dude. And I can't even say she's harassing him because he's not denying her. Yeah, comments be crazy, but I wouldn't call that. I mean, it just depends. I can't call that harassment when you're not telling. Man, I remember um 2 times. This was middle school. So this happened twice in middle school. So I had this girl, and had this was an art class, and I had this girlfriend. Well, we were just classmates, but we were like art partners in art class. So I know I'm young at the time. Like now, I would never did what I'm about to share with y'all. But when I was younger, she, we was in art class. We were partners. We conversed with each other. This girl named Brianna, and before me and her ended up in a relationship or boyfriend and girlfriend at the time, mind you, this is middle school. Brianna would let this other dude, I don't remember his name or anything, but she would let him put his hand up her shirt, and he would like play with her breasts or whatever. Now, mind you, nowadays I wouldn't do that, but it's middle school. I'm a young man. Nothing in me clicked that maybe you shouldn't date a girl that lets another dude do that to her. So I don't think he didn't like her like that. He would just, like I said, to him, she was someone he could play with and then push to the side. That's how it was in middle school. But me and her ended up together. And so while we're together, we're in art class, and I'm with another team because we're different projects and stuff like that. So I'm watching when I'm at my section, she's in hers, and my back is turned. So when I turn around, I see that he got his hand up her shirt. So at first, I almost ran over there and started fighting him. But then I said, well, she's not rejecting him. She's not telling him no. So I looked at her like, bro, what you doing? And we broke up and all that, but I say like this is what I mean by you have to speak up. If you don't want something or done or you don't want to, you have to speak up and say, no, I'm not feeling this. No, I don't want no, you got to. And she told me, why didn't I do nothing? She was like, why didn't you come over there and fight for me? And I was like, I get that as a boyfriend, as a man, you're supposed to protect your girl. You're supposed to stand up for your girl. You're supposed to fight with your girl. But in some situations like that, that's not a situation to where you as a woman, you have to endure that until your boyfriend, husband, or your mate or your man comes and rescues you. In that situation, the minute he tried to put his hand up her shirt, she should have she should have been like that's when you turn into a loudmouth ghetto girl. That's when you turn hood. That's when you turn. But don't no, I'm not the type of person that agrees with that. I feel like she should have not allowed him to do that and then call me over there, because then we would have been fighting. But because of that, we broke up. We broke up, and that's why I always say speak your mind. And what's up, Fatima? And that's what I tell people, like, yo, speak your mind and just have some balls. Like, don't just let someone do that shit to you. The other incident, same school, middle school, um different girl, different class. So later on that day, well, not day, but later on, on my classroom schedule, I had math class late. So time went by. This is a different girl. Technically, the same thing happened. It was a different girl, different guy. So I knew that this dude, he actually did like my girlfriend at the time, but ex now. He actually did like her, and he never was touchy feeling. He tried it once, but she gonna shut it down. Her character a little different. So same thing happened. So I'm in the classroom, have my back turned. She's on the other side of the class. I'm on this side. I'm sharpening my pencils. Back is turned. Turn around, and he's caressing her butt. So I look at her, same look. She looks at me, and I'm just like, bro, you're just not gonna stop that shit. Like you didn't, you just letting it happen. Same situation. She did the same thing as the other girl. She started blaming me, saying that, well, you didn't come fight for me. It ain't no you didn't come fight for me. It's you allowed the shit. You allowed the shit, man. And that shit hurt. I mean, this was years ago. I appreciate the concern, but this was years ago. I was in middle school. This happened in middle school. But yeah, she just let him do it. So I broke up with her because I was like, why you like you could have turned up. Like her, I expected her. And hey, if she good, man, I hope she get the custody. I hope she gets that custody. But if you have a mate and someone, I don't care which way, shape, or form, someone touches you, you're supposed to turn up on them, deny them access to you, and then call. You're a female, call your mate, call your husband, boyfriend. It doesn't matter. Call your dude. Don't just sit there and let them do what they do. So broke up with her. This was in middle school, but her name was Tatiana. I actually liked Tatiana. Tatiana had long, like big ass, long natural hair, big ass afro, and I love that. I love that she was a natural girl, had this big, like her hair was big and wide and long, and when she put it in a ponytail, oh my goodness, I used to love that. But yeah, that's don't just let someone touch up on you. Don't just let someone. That's why in this situation, I really DDG's not denying this girl. So it's like, bro, you can't say nothing, man. Like don't act like and they slick wrong because he's not denying her. They're slick wrong for trying to like make it seem like she lame or something. You know, DDG is DDG. We don't know who this girl is, and she likes this dude. It seems as if what she did say, do you remember me from yesterday or whatever? So he probably just now recently meeting her. But this is just for the cameras. But did he get her number, and did he is he going to have some fun with her? I'm pretty sure he is. I'm a man. I know male nature. Ain't no dude finna when shorty's on you like that, ain't no dude finna just he gonna store her away somewhere. All right, on to the next. Expecting a date. Okay, so the other topic is expecting the dating world. I'm sorry, accepting the dating world we live in. All right, so let's talk about the dating world. Now that we live, hold on, what now that we live in a world where it's extremely hard to date and it's extremely hard to find your person, I feel like we live in a time to where we have to accept that it's shitty out here. Like it's hard. Like if you trying to find a mate, it's not going to be easy. It's gonna take some time, and it's very difficult. Like me personally, I should know it's a lot. So I feel like in today's time, one must accept that it's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard. You gotta take that time and put in that time to actually date and vibe and get to know someone. I don't think that you should just be hopping from person to person to person, but you could definitely you know what I'm saying, you could get vibe with a few to see if y'all vibe, but
Having a good time? How can I make have a great time?
You know what I want. You was just with Deshae.
Having a good time? How can I make have a great time?
okay, she on it, bruh. She on it, man. She said, "How can I make that have a great time?" She on it. So
You know what I want. You was just with Deshae.
We don't want
No. You with Deshae.
I'm with you.
You not the birthday.
I am the birthday.
What about being a young, beautiful, educated, independent woman?
That's me, but I need more of it.
Exactly. So once we find them, there'll be more people in here.
But you already found me, so.
If you touching me, you like me or
I
something?
like that side effect they got.
Now what? Having a good time?
I mean, it's cute, bro. It's cute. She like this dude. she try to be.
My rent $15,000. I got paid this tomorrow.
So, anyways, yeah, man, it's not gonna. Hey, what's up, Elliot? It ain't gonna be easy to find a mate. Like, look at her, DDG. You know, he acting like he ain't got the time of the day, but that's just on camera. Off camera, He did what he
You're gonna
did.
take me home right now because I don't want to fuck.
Bro, yes.
Why? I thought we were having a good time. Like, we were having a good ass time, just chilling with each other. We just got some snacks. Like, why can't we just go to the movies or something? I don't want to go home right now.
I drove a half an hour here. It's 2 in the morning. I'm not coming to hang out with you, bro. I want to fuck. What are you talking about?
Why are you talking to me like that?
Bro, we grown as fuck, bro. I'm not playing with you. I don't have time for this. I'm taking you home. I'm being nice and respectful.
You think that's respectful? That's respectful.
It is hella respectful. I already took a honey pack and some more shit. Don't let me fuck. Bro, get the camera out, please.
A honey pack? Guys.
Bro, get the fuck out, for real.
You're gonna take me home right now because I don't want to fuck.
I'm gonna be honest, like, why does everybody be saying that? I'm not sad, B. I'm just I worked all night. 10-hour shift. No food. Couldn't get away to get food. Now I might look a little sad, but I ain't sad. But my whole life, some people been like, are you okay? Are you sad? Yeah, I'm fine. I think it's just my eyebrows. Like, not this one. I don't know why this one's right, because I'm not controlling it. It's just doing that. But sometimes my eyebrows be like, okay, see how that one's loopy doopy? It's coming down. If someone was sad, the eyebrows gonna be like this. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. I needed that. Who's that? Hold on. God damn it. I don't got my Miracles. Oh my goodness, hold on. Don't go nowhere. I can't pronounce that. Jim Mackey's. Gimackis. Gimacska. Jamaska. I'm not, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying. I ain't good with the names, B. I ain't good with the names, man. Forgive that. Gave you so, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Oh, I'm doing a $10 10 sub giveaway. So if you're the 10, I know it's just $10, but I gotta start somewhere. So if you're the 10th sub, so when I get to 330 subs, if you're the 30th person of that 30, basically 10 from what I got now. If you're that 10th person that subscribes, I'm gonna send you $10. I know it was just $10, but it's gonna keep going up. As I get more subs, it's gonna keep going up. And yeah, man, you can get gas with that. You know, I appreciate the subscription. Hardest language, though. I'm sorry, but I feel. Oh, it's Arabic. Hold on now. Hold on. The letters like Arabic. But I appreciate that, bro. I really do. Thank you. But yeah, I was just doing a little oh wait, it's not Arabic. Okay. But yeah, it's just something I want to do because when I do make it and I do get to that point, and it doesn't matter if I just like to give back. So in today's time, I can't be someone that's like, if I was a billionaire, which one day I will be, I'm going to give back. Like I can't, I'm not the type of person that's going to have money and finances and I could do a lot to help humanity and not help humanity. I'm not that person, and that's part of the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing now, is because I feel like I could help society. You know what I mean? Like, you see how all these people, you know, no offense to Deshae Frost and DDG, but they're good examples to a degree. But I do feel like celebrities and people on that have these platforms, I feel like if you can do, then do. Like, if you could do something that will help humanity and, you know, civilians, then take that time and do it. Like we're living in some very hard, difficult times, and we look where we're at. We're on a break of war. We're talking about almost having war, and it's just not even with the war. Where the war is causing gas to go up, and in today's time, it's like rent is so damn high, and you used to be able to you could work at a grocery store and have a home, a car, a savings. In today's time, it's like you need 3 people to live together just to be able to get by. So at the same time, even if besides all that, if I'm doing anything and like y'all are supporting me, y'all subscribing and y'all liking and sharing, y'all getting me there. Like I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for y'all. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the supporters. So that's why, like I know you say you don't need the $10. That's cool, but it's still it's just a gesture to me, for me to give back. And hey, I know that someone could take that 10 and put that in their gas. That 10 is someone's gas money. That 10 is food. You might be down bad for a little bit. That 10 might be able to get you something to eat or get you some gas. I know $10 can't really do much in today's time, but that's just my thing. When I get to that point, I'm gonna have an account specifically just to give back to people and to show that I appreciate, and what I'm saying, just want to help someone out. So I do thank y'all. I thank anyone who subscribes. I definitely appreciate it, and hope y'all stay and continue on the journey with me, because hey man, something I like to do and I love to do, and I feel like I'm intelligent enough and I have enough experience in my path to where I can give my 2 cents on something that could definitely help the next man or help the next woman. But that's it. That's all I wanted to say to that. But I appreciate the subscription. I definitely do. Going back to the video.
Bro, yes.
Why? I thought we were having a good time. You're gonna take me home right now because I don't want to fuck.
Bro, yes.
Why? I thought we were having a good time. Like we were having a good ass time, just chilling with each other. We just got some snacks. Like, why can't we just go to the movies or something? I don't want to go home right now.
I drove a half an hour here. It's 2 in the morning. I'm not coming to hang out with you, bro. I want to fuck. What are you talking about?
Why are you talking to me like that?
Bro, we grown as fuck, bro. I'm not playing with you. I don't got time for this. I'm taking you home. I'm being nice and respectful.
You think that's respectful? That's respectful.
It is hella respectful.
Okay, so to his defense, and this is just for women and men, sometimes it's like you gotta be smart. Like don't be playing with people, man. Like he's saying it's 2 a.m. in the morning. If it's like 2 a.m. in the morning and you asking to hang out and things of that nature, you know what's up. Even if just because it's 2 in the morning, someone's asking to hang out with you, doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna be an intimate sexual interaction. No, I'm not saying that. Because if y'all have a vibe and y'all cool with each other, then it could be 2 in the morning and y'all just vibing. It's not even a sexual thing. Y'all just cool. Y'all talking. It ain't no guarantee. Cause sometimes, like I would rather do that. I would rather it be 2, 3 a.m. in the morning and you just talking to someone, like y'all got a connection going, and y'all just you don't want to ruin that conversation or that moment because of lust or sex. So you don't want to ruin that. You want to be able to talk to someone and just vibe and chill. But then at the same time, if it is that time, and saying it might get, one conversation might lead to the next, and that emotion or that feeling might arouse. But if you know that you're not trying to do nothing with no dude, and vice versa, then don't lead them on. Like stop leading people on. It doesn't matter what you're getting from them. I feel like people lead people on is because they're either getting energy, some form of energy from them, meaning that they're probably getting money, they're probably getting attention, and things of that nature, money and attention. You know, they probably a good connect to society or whatnot. But if you know that you ain't trying to go those levels with, someone, then you need to shut that shit off. You need to talk to them and tell them. Don't give them the silent treatment. Don't, because that right there, that's traumatizing. You know what I mean? Like that. Don't just tell them. Be a man about it. Be a woman about it, and just tell them, hey, look, I don't see you that way. I'm not interested. Blah blah blah. Woo, woo. You can say anything, but thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, I love you too, man. I love the support, man. Thank you. But yeah, man, don't lead people on, man. Don't lead these people on. But yeah, going back to the dating topic, I do think that like it sucks, and we sure we friends now. But I just feel like it's jacked up in the dating world today, and it's not going to be easy. Like what I was just talking about, you're going to have people that is going to lead you on. You're going to have people that's not going to be honest with you, and it does suck, man, because once you develop that energy emotion or that emotion, that vibration, it kind of sucks. It's one thing for you to like someone and they don't like you back, but at least let it be known. Like don't be leading someone on to where they develop a strong emotion for you. Now when it's out there that you don't fuck with them or you don't like them like that, now they're hurt and their emotions are hurt. The amount of, remember, mind you, it's been scientifically proven that heartbreak is equivalent to physical pain. So you causing someone's heartbreak, that's literally equivalent to you beating the shit out of them. So it's like, if you're not interested in someone, just tell them that off rip. It's not hard. It doesn't take that long to find out if you're interested in someone or not. If you're not, just tell them, hey, look, bro, I'm not interested. What's the next topic? I put this girl's name on here because she's like a TikToker, but I'm not gonna say her name like out of disrespect or whatever. But girls having OnlyFans. Like, imagine if you like someone. Oh, this shit actually happened to me too. Damn. Imagine you like someone and you find out that they have an OnlyFans, or you think someone on a certain level and then you find out they have an OnlyFans. Um, I'm not gonna necessarily say that that's a turn off, but it kind of like me. I'm gonna be honest. If I'm talking to a girl and if it's just like if it's an intimate sexual thing, then I'm not gonna care if she has an OnlyFans. But if it's a girl I really like and I'm trying to marry and I'm trying to get with her that way, and I want to have kids with her, then that girl having OnlyFans is gonna bother me. Um, because like the other day I came across this TikToker, and I've been following her for a couple months now. Her topics are dope, and when I found out that she had OnlyFans, it kind of just curveballed me, and I was like, "Word, what? She has OnlyFans?" And it's like, boy, she got one. Like, she throwing it. It's out there. Like, shit. I would have never thought that. Like, cause she's supposed to be this conscious, crystal type of girl. So it just curveballed me to see that. So that's what I say, man. Like, in today's time, it's hard, man. It's hard. The dating of today's world is very difficult and it's very hard, and it's not gonna be easy to find someone. So I would just say, take your time, be honest, be real. Make sure make sure you really do your research with them. What's wrong? Why you gonna cry? Um, but I just feel like just take your time and don't rush things, and I feel like we should get like tested, because herpes and HIV and all those sexually transmitted diseases are running rapidly, especially in Georgia and Texas and LA. Like, cross your T's and dot your I's. Make sure you're doing the responsible thing. Don't just be out there having sex with folks because you like them when they cute. Make sure you get tested. And at the same time, make sure they actually like you. Like, make sure they actually really F with you. And there's ways and certain things you can do to find that out. So what's the next topic? Oh, okay. So this is the last topic. I watched this video. Some guy named, what is that? I think this is him. No, that's not him. It's a dude that does like cheating videos. What's his name? Soul J? Is that it? Aha, here we go. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? I think this is it. Okay, so
hey, what's going on, everyone? My name's Chad.
Hold on.
This is Danny, right?
In video, we are executing one.
So
Just the way.
in this video, what happens is this girl right here. I watched this at work. It just came up, and I watched this one, and then I watched the second one that's related to this one, and I just hold on. Let me just play it for a little.
He's reacting today kind of just like shifts my thought process about it very much.
Right, and it's a consistent thing. Like, it's consistent.
Yeah, it's been happening a lot recently, actually. So it's like I'm really not even trying to like.
It's very clear that something about him not answering that phone call really triggered her. I don't know if this is buildup from previous situations with them. But
okay, so if you go back and watch this whole video, you could tell that it is stuff that happened between them. When they do these like cheating videos, more than likely, for the most part, they have like it's a build of negative energy between them for a minute. You know what I mean? It could be weeks to months to years. So it's a buildup of negative energy before it gets to this point. But I watched this video last night, and he a dirtbag too. He ain't innocent. he ain't slick.
But I know 100% sure that she's doing a lot of this out of anger. But at the same
Damn. So okay, you put legit thought into your.
Okay, so basically what happens is they're setting her up. She's being set up because her boyfriend thinks that she's cheating on him. So this dude, I don't know who he is neither. I think he's like some TikToker dude. So basically they use him to play her. And before this happens, the boyfriend tells him that he could do whatever he has to do with her to prove that to see if she's cheating on him or not, or to see if she would cheat. So what ends up happening is she calls the boyfriend, and she's blowing up the boyfriend's phone, and she's texting, calling the boyfriend, and the boyfriend's not answering because he's in the other room. I think this is the scene right here. Hold on.
sure that Key and Vicky appointed Nyla
Interested because she just said that she's gatekeeping. She could have easily.
Okay, so this is the boyfriend right here. So what's happening is he tells the dude, where you at? So he tells him that he can do whatever he needs to just to prove it. But here's the thing: when she called you, if he would have picked up the phone, and because she does have a point, like later on, she explains herself in the second video but she does have a point to a degree. But at the same time, just because your boyfriend didn't pick up the phone or whatnot, or even if you thought that he didn't pick up the phone because he was cheating or whatever, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, what she ends up doing is she leaves this house with him. They claim that they go bowling. I'm pretty sure they probably did go bowling, but from this time, it looks like it's probably about like 6 p.m. So anyways, between 6 p.m. to like 2 a.m. in the morning, the two of them went off, and it's obvious that you could hear her in the video. I don't know if I could play that. Hold on. So when between 6 p.m. and like 2 a.m., they're calling him because he wasn't supposed to leave the house with her, and they end up leaving, and time goes by. And
Exposure, Michael decided to take things into his own hands and blow her phone up and in hopes for her to answer.
This is him calling her.
Your call has been forwarded to.
Calls her again.
But pick up, bro.
No answer. Calls again.
Not picking up.
Not playing with you, bro.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
If you don't pick up this time, I'm too the fuck up, bro.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
No answer. And then she finally picked up the phone.
Yo, where you at?
Huh?
Bro, where you at? What you doing?
What are you talking about?
Bro, is you getting bro, what the
What? Wait.
Where you at, bro? Where you going, bro?
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Hey, bro. What's the word, man? What you doing, bro?
No, that did not just happen. I'm not able to verify what happened when she answered that phone, but one thing I can say is it had us all in complete shock. This has to be one of the most insane things that I've ever seen during loyalty tests in my life, hands down. And I know you guys want to know as bad as I do, what the hell happened to Dre?
Could you use up to $800? Find it at BioLife. Up to $800 is waiting for you.
I agree.
Welcome back, you guys, to another.
There's definitely no excuse for him hitting a girl. But under the content that what I see with DeFrost and that girl, there's no excuse. Like, even if she kind of like turned up, I feel like a man should only put his hands on a woman is if she is actively threatening his life. If he feels that he's in immediate danger and his life is, then he's like, if she has a gun or a firearm or a knife or something, a man should be able to do something to her to stop that. But other than that, if she doesn't have some form of weapon, then nah, because men, we are literally, we are so much stronger than women. Like, and I mean, I don't think women understands just how much stronger a man is than a woman. A woman would struggle to pick up 45 pounds. But if you know what 45 pounds feels like to a woman, to let y'all know, 45 pounds, right, to a man, when we pick up 45 pounds, imagine this is a container with water, like it's a water bottle. It has this full to the top and it got some weight to it. So if a woman picks this up, this is going to be a little bit heavy for her. But imagine y'all picking this up. You see how light this would be? It looks pretty light. But to men, so the women could comprehend and understand, picking up 45 pounds would be equivalent to y'all picking this up. So if you understand what I'm saying, that's just how much stronger men is compared to women. To women, when y'all pick up 45 pounds, it's probably like picking up, y'all know those big bags of water with all the bunch of the 24-pack water bottles. imagine a girl picking up okay, but okay, so and I get that, bro, because like my sister, she her boyfriend, he he works out, he lifts heavy, but my sister benches and deadlifts and does she be beating men in the gym so much, like what my sister do in the gym, there's not a lot of men that can do that. So at the same time, there are women out there that can pack a pretty punch, and there are women out there that it's just she then she might be, because my sister can, boy, she be deadlifting like 400 pounds, no lie, 340, about 340, 400 pounds. She's strong. She can do a lot of workouts that men scared. No, I'm not scared of her, because she might be like, right now I'm a little bit small, but give me 3 straight months, I'm gonna beat my sister in every workout she does. So I ain't tripping on that. But yeah, my sister, she could lift some heavy shit. But I to a degree, that's why I always say, to a degree, a man should not put his hands on a woman. To a degree, if he's in immediate danger and she's actively trying to kill or harm this dude, he has a God-given right to defend himself. But if it's like, you could just be like, girl, move. Well, I wouldn't even say do the girl move thing. I would say, as a man, like, I mean, we're men, bro. Like, nah, no one shouldn't be hitting no one. But my ex-girlfriends, they didn't smack the dog shit out of me a few times. They didn't hit me with shit, threw me with shit, scratched me up. Only one cut me up. Like, I got cut here and I got cut here. You know. But other than that, dude, we could take it, man. Come on. But at the same time, it's not okay. It's not okay. And I do not recommend women doing that shit. Like, for real, like, don't, because you never know when you meet the dude that will just straight I know you're right, it's not respect for one another, but you should respect one another. But a dude, you meet the right one that don't care. Like, some men out there will not care. He will hit you. And I know it sucks, but y'all just be careful. Don't be popping off in the mouth with dudes and assuming that, oh, I'm a girl, he ain't finna do nothing. You're gonna meet the right one that will do nothing. I don't condone that at all. I'm not the one to do nothing. But like, if you're someone I don't know, because of like HIV and diseases and stuff like that, I'm not gonna let a girl scratch me up. Like, if I'm ever in some public altercation and it gets physical, it's definitely gonna be because she jumps on me and does something to me, but I'll just hold her down. And then at the same time, when I was with my ex, when she would get like that, I ain't gonna lie, it would turn me on some. And we would wrestle a little bit, and the next thing you know, we're being intimate. We're doing that, but it's toxic. It's not good. No way, shape, or form I'm condoning that. But anyway, going back to the video, basically this is the girl, and she comes back. The boyfriend wants to know, okay, so the girl's right here, this is the boyfriend. So this is what happens after that video. As you can hear in the video, she's obviously doing something, and we're not dumb. She blocks out her face because she doesn't want the world to see her face and identify her, to tell who she is, because she know people ain't dumb. We all know that you left that house and you went and smashed the other dude. The other dude, he went and hid like a little punk. He went and hid. He didn't even show up to this because he knew this dude wanted to fight him. But it's like, because he slept with his girl. But I feel like she's wrong. This guy in the middle is wrong. This guy right here is wrong. The guy that smashed her, he's wrong. He's not there. But I feel like all of them play a part in this. I'm gonna do another video on this video specifically, but I feel like they're all in the wrong to a degree. I feel like moreover, she's the biggest person in the wrong, because you knew you had a boyfriend. You knew that y'all, y'all knew your even though y'all relationship was kind of shaky because he was having trust issues, you went and slept with that dude. She got mad because she got set up, but you went and slept with that dude. And here's the thing: is he gonna wipe you up? Are y'all gonna be together? No, because he's going to think and say, well, look at what she did to her boyfriend when she was mad at him. So what's she going to do to me when she's mad at me? And she's probably not going to, well, I can't say that, but I know that he's definitely not. They're not going to date. They're not, nothing between her and the dude that she slept with. Nothing serious is going to happen between the two of them, because he knows that you're doing this. You got mad at your, even though it was all a setup, and the boyfriend did give the dude permission to do what he had to do to prove that, it was still some things. He was not supposed to leave the house with her, but he did that. He left, they smashed, but that's all she is. She lowered herself, because the dude that she left with, he's never going to wipe her up. He's never going to be with her, because in the back of his mind, he's going to think the minute she get mad at me, she going to do the same thing she did to her current boyfriend with me. And that's why I tell some women, don't maneuver certain ways, because you lower yourself to just be someone that men smash and just pat. You become a sperm dumpster, and that's it. Like, even if she remains cool with the dude she slept with, even if she remains cool with him, that's all it's gonna be. Y'all just gonna be cool fuck buddies. Like, that's it. And if that's what you want, then all right, then y'all grown adults, you can do what you want. But why lower your standards? Why give up a boyfriend that is actively taking care of you or supporting you or loving you in any way, shape, or form, and you give that up to because you mad at him and you want to get with this up and coming TikToker dude? Like, come on now, bro. She's not thinking. Like I say, this video right here, I'm gonna go over it again. It's basically, what time is it? All right. It's about that time, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the live right here. I definitely appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. What do you think of that? Do you think about how my girlfriend sometimes grabs me and lifts me when she's mad? No. Oh, grabbing you and lifting you. Shit, as long as she ain't hurting you, shit, I want my girl. I'm single. I don't have no girl, but grab me and lift me. I'm a rough player, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like it a little rough, but not on no. It's getting to the hospital, like no serious negative energy type shit. Like when I play around with my own exes and stuff like that, it's fun. Like, if she mad, you gotta have game, bro. You gotta be a player. You gotta, when your girl yapping off in the mouth and getting all in your face, you gotta be soft with her. And just be like, girl, shut up, come here, bro. And just turn her around and hug her from the back and kiss her from the back. And then she gonna start laughing. She gonna like this shit. You know what I mean? Like, don't, you just gotta have some swag to you. You gotta have some game. You know, if she hits you, get in your face, be like, you know, you just gotta play with her. Tell her to choke you. Tell her, like, you know, I'm silly, I'm goofy. I'll play around. It's not a lot of serious situations that I take serious. But anyway, y'all, with that being said, man, I thank y'all and I appreciate y'all for tuning in to Keeping It With Heart. Thank you. God bless you too. Before I do end, if y'all like scary movies or suspense movies, click the link in my bio. It's going to take you to my Patreon page. My Patreon page is Haru Entertainment. That's HARU Entertainment. So just click the link in my bio. Go to my Patreon page, Haru Entertainment. You don't have to pay anything to sign up, but you can sign up for free. But I have a movie on there, a scary horror suspense film. It's called Lord of the Mountain. It's only $13. You pay the $13 and then you can watch it for 2 days. You have 2 days to watch it once you pay the $13. But it's called Lord of the Mountain, and it's about this soldier that's suffering from PTSD. So he goes into the woods to like take a mini vacation just to clear his mind. And what ends up happening is there's a cult that lives in the woods that starts to harass him. So what he expects to be like relaxation ends up being a night from hell, because this cult is like messing with him. So if you like suspenseful horror films, indie suspenseful horror films, because I've written this movie myself, I directed this movie myself, I play a small acting role in this movie myself. I did everything myself. I edited the movie myself. I did everything myself. With the help of my cast and crew. So if you like indie suspense horror films, go ahead and click the link in my bio. It'll take you to my Patreon and you can watch it. It's called Lord of the Mountain. It's only $13. You get 2 days to watch it. You can sign up for Patreon for free. And yeah, you can keep up with me that way. But with that being said, y'all, I definitely appreciate those that tuned in. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and listening to Keeping It Hard. I'm Hard, your host. Until next time, always remember peace, love, and unity. I will see y'all again later on today. I'm about to get some shut eye because I worked all night and I'm tired. But all right, I'll see y'all later, man. Appreciate the subscriptions. Man, I really do appreciate y'all coming back and forth with me, man. It really means a lot to me. But have a good day, man. I'm out.